Life often presents us with unexpected challenges, moments where the weight of our struggles seems almost unbearable. During such times, Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, offers a timeless path to resilience, self-discipline, and inner peace. In this video, we will explore 8 Stoic practices that can help you navigate through life's toughest trials. But don't just passively watch this video. Commit to engaging with these teachings, applying them, and observing the transformations they bring to your mindset and life. If you're truly dedicated to overcoming life's difficulties, I challenge you to watch this video in its entirety. By doing so, you're not only equipping yourself with ancient wisdom, but also affirming your commitment to face life's challenges head-on. Let's dive into these 8 transformative Stoic principles. 1. Cultivate compassion. We live in a world where struggle is a common thread that binds us together, yet it is often hidden behind smiles, polite conversations, and unspoken glances. Compassion, then, is more than just an emotion. It is an action and a perspective that connects us to the shared human experience. Marcus Aurelius, a key figure in Stoicism, observed that what injures the hive injures the bee. This suggests that our lives are interwoven, and through acts of compassion, we nourish both ourselves and others. Stoicism teaches us that while life's battles may seem uniquely ours, they often echo in the lives of those around us. When we cultivate compassion, we acknowledge this interconnectedness. Compassion is not just about feeling pity for someone's suffering, but recognizing that their struggles are our struggles too. And by alleviating their pain, we uplift ourselves. Compassion can transform our experience of life's hardships by shifting our focus outward to how we might serve others. It allows us to see the world through a broader lens. When we understand that others are also facing unseen difficulties, it puts our own problems into perspective. Furthermore, it enables us to cultivate patience and kindness, strengthening our relationships and making life's burdens more bearable. How often do you pause to consider the struggles others may be facing, silently and unseen? Could your current challenges be easier to bear if you approached them with a mindset that sought to alleviate others' suffering as well? In what ways could extending compassion towards others also serve as a means of self-compassion? For Stoicism, compassion is not weakness, but strength. It is an active choice to engage with the world meaningfully. While it is easy to dismiss others' struggles as not our own, Stoicism argues that all human beings are connected. The suffering of one affects the whole, and when we practice compassion, we recognize the shared nature of human existence. This is why Marcus Aurelius reminds us that to harm another is to harm oneself. Practical advice. To incorporate compassion into your daily life, start with small acts. Listening to a friend who needs support, lending a hand to someone in need, or even offering a kind word to a stranger. These actions may seem insignificant, but they have a ripple effect, improving not just the life of the receiver, but also the life of the giver. Consider practicing a daily reflection on how you can bring more compassion into your interactions. Make it a habit to ask yourself each day, "Who can I help today?" Or, "How can I alleviate someone else's burden?" By fostering compassion, you not only lighten your own heart, but also the hearts of others, creating a more resilient and connected community. With this mindset in place, let's move to another key Stoic practice: embracing the present moment. 2. Embrace the present moment. Have you ever found yourself lost in regrets about the past or anxiety about the future? Stoicism teaches us that these states of mind are distractions from where our true power lies, the present moment. Marcus Aurelius famously stated, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." The present is where our actions unfold and where change happens. When we focus on the present moment, we reclaim our attention from the past, which we cannot change, and the future, which remains uncertain. By directing our energy to what is happening now, we maximize our effectiveness and lessen our suffering. Life is a series of present moments, and how we respond to each one defines our overall experience. Stoicism encourages us to be mindful and fully present, as this is the only time we have control over. In times of hardship, it is especially important to ground ourselves in the present. Challenges can seem overwhelming when viewed as an entire mountain to climb, but by focusing on taking one step at a time, moment by moment, we can make progress without becoming paralyzed by the enormity of the situation. How much of your mental energy is spent ruminating on the past or worrying about the future? When was the last time you truly experienced the present moment without distraction? How could grounding yourself in the present help you better manage current challenges? Stoicism asserts that our minds, not external events, determine our peace and happiness. By focusing on the present, we resist the urge to be carried away by worries about things we cannot control. Marcus Aurelius, during his reign as emperor, faced countless crises, yet he consistently reminded himself to return to the present moment. In doing so, he found clarity, even in the chaos. His life teaches us that when we direct our attention to what we can control right now, we find strength. Practical advice. To stay present, practice grounding techniques such as deep breathing, meditation, or simply observing your surroundings without judgment. When faced with a stressful situation, pause and ask yourself, what can I do right now? By addressing what is within your immediate control, you gain a sense of empowerment. Daily mindfulness practices, such as focusing on your breath for a few minutes, can help you train your mind to stay in the present. Embracing the present moment equips you with the clarity and composure to navigate life's difficulties. Now, let's explore another principle that complements this mindset: practicing gratitude. 3. Practice gratitude. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's easy to fixate on what we lack. We often focus on our missed opportunities, unfulfilled desires, or the seemingly insurmountable challenges before us. However, Stoicism teaches that by practicing gratitude, we can shift our perspective from scarcity to abundance and find peace amidst chaos. Seneca, a renowned Stoic philosopher, advised, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." Gratitude is more than simply saying, "Thank you." It is a mindset of recognizing the good, even in the face of difficulty. When you acknowledge the blessings you have, no matter how small, you cultivate resilience and a foundation that anchors you during turbulent times. Stoicism reminds us that everything can be taken away, except one's ability to choose their attitude towards a situation. By practicing gratitude, we choose a mindset that sees opportunities for growth, even in adversity. Gratitude has the power to change how we perceive our struggles. Instead of seeing them as obstacles, we can view them as opportunities to develop patience, strength, and perspective. Acknowledging the things we are grateful for, even during hardships, serves as a reminder that not all is lost and that there is still light amidst darkness. When was the last time you took a moment to appreciate the small blessings in your life? How would your outlook change if you shifted your focus from what is missing to what is present? Could expressing gratitude in moments of difficulty help you find the strength to keep going? The Stoics believed that true contentment comes not from acquiring more, but from appreciating what one already has. This is why Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Do not indulge in dreams of what you have not, but reckon up the chief of the blessings you do possess, and then thankfully remember how you would crave them if they were not yours." The act of practicing gratitude aligns with the Stoic goal of living in harmony with nature by accepting and appreciating the present state of things. Practical advice. Start a daily gratitude practice. At the end of each day, list 3 things you are grateful for, no matter how small. This simple habit can help shift your perspective from scarcity to abundance. You could also incorporate moments of gratitude into your routine. Pause before meals to appreciate the nourishment, or take a moment each morning to express thanks for a new day. Gradually, this practice will cultivate a resilient mindset that sees the good, even during tough times. Gratitude strengthens your resolve and offers a different lens through which to view life's challenges. Let's now explore the importance of cultivating inner strength, especially when faced with adversity. 4. Cultivate inner strength. In the midst of life's fiercest storms, it is inner strength, not physical might, that will see you through. This strength isn't something you're born with. It's a skill that must be developed, refined, and reinforced through daily practices. Stoicism teaches that while we cannot avoid adversity, we can choose how we respond to it, and that choice is what defines us. As Epictetus famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Stoicism emphasizes that true strength lies in the resilience of the spirit and the fortitude of the mind. The ancient Stoics understood that life's difficulties serve as tests, shaping us into stronger and wiser individuals. Every obstacle we face offers an opportunity to build our character. When challenges arise, we can either let them overwhelm us, or we can see them as a chance to cultivate inner strength. Inner strength involves the ability to endure discomfort, to withstand setbacks, and to keep pushing forward even when the path seems uncertain. It is developed through deliberate practice, embracing small acts of courage each day, and confronting our fears instead of retreating from them. This mental resilience enables us to face life's turbulence with grace and dignity, turning each struggle into a stepping stone toward growth. How often do you avoid difficulties rather than face them head-on? In what ways could your current challenges be shaping you into a stronger person? Do you see setbacks as permanent roadblocks or as temporary challenges that can be overcome? For the Stoics, the cultivation of inner strength is a fundamental aspect of living a virtuous life. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor who led his people through wars and plagues, frequently reminded himself that life's adversities are inevitable. In his writings, he reflects on the nature of hardship as an opportunity to practice virtue. He believed that strength is gained not by escaping difficulty, but by confronting it directly and using it as a means to build character. Epictetus also taught that adversity is a necessary component of life, for without it, there would be no chance for courage, resilience, or endurance to emerge. In Stoicism, enduring life's hardships is akin to training for an athletic competition. The more you practice, the stronger you become. Practical advice. To cultivate inner strength, begin by setting small, achievable challenges for yourself. Push your comfort zone daily, whether that means waking up earlier, embracing a difficult task, or confronting a fear. Each time you face a challenge, remind yourself that the discomfort you feel is temporary and that overcoming it will make you stronger. Reflect on your responses to difficulties and actively seek ways to improve. Over time, these small acts will add up, and you will find that your inner strength has grown significantly. Another practical approach is to view every setback as an opportunity for growth. When you encounter a problem, ask yourself, "What can I learn from this?" Or, "How can this experience make me stronger?" This mindset shift allows you to transform obstacles into opportunities for self-improvement. Building inner strength prepares you for life's ongoing challenges. With this solid foundation, let's move on to a complementary Stoic practice: understanding what is within your control. 5. Understand what is within your control. Imagine standing outside on a stormy night. Thunder rumbles in the distance, lightning flashes across the sky, and the wind tries to knock you off your feet. You cannot stop the storm, nor can you control the path of the lightning. However, you do have the choice to seek shelter, light a candle, or embrace the rain. Stoicism teaches that while many aspects of life are beyond our control, our responses are always within our power. Epictetus put it simply, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." One of the core principles of Stoicism is distinguishing between what is within our control and what is not. This simple yet profound realization can transform the way we experience life. We waste considerable energy worrying about things that lie beyond our influence, such as the opinions of others, the outcome of events, or the actions of those around us. By accepting that these things are outside our control, we free ourselves from unnecessary stress and frustration. Instead, Stoicism encourages us to focus on what is within our grasp, our thoughts, emotions, and actions. This shift in perspective is empowering. It teaches us that while we may not be able to alter external events, we can always control how we interpret and react to them. This control over our inner world gives us the ability to face life's storms with grace and composure. How much time do you spend worrying about things that are outside your control? Could your life be more peaceful if you focused on what you can influence instead of what you cannot? What would change if you made a conscious effort to control only your responses to life's events? The Stoics placed great emphasis on the dichotomy of control, which teaches that some things are within our power, our beliefs, attitudes, desires, and actions, while others are not, external events, other people's behaviors and outcomes. Marcus Aurelius, reflecting on this principle, wrote, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment." This perspective encourages us to exercise control over our judgments, thereby achieving tranquility in any situation. Epictetus, in his teachings, consistently urged his followers to recognize the limits of their control and to place their focus on improving their inner life. He advised that by understanding what we can and cannot influence, we achieve a state of equanimity and become less susceptible to external disturbances. Practical advice. To implement this Stoic principle, practice separating what is within your control from what is not whenever you face a challenge. Create a simple list. On one side, write down the aspects of the situation that you can influence, and on the other, list what is outside your control. Focus your efforts exclusively on the first column and let go of the rest. This exercise will help you reframe your approach to problems and reduce stress. Another practical technique is to remind yourself regularly that you have control over your thoughts and actions, but not the results. This will help you focus on doing your best without becoming attached to specific outcomes. By accepting what is within your control, you free your mind from needless anxiety and open yourself to a calmer, more centered way of living. With this understanding, let's explore how practicing patience can further enhance your resilience. 6. Practice patience. Have you ever watched a flower bloom? It does not rush to unveil its beauty. Instead, it unfolds petal by petal, revealing its splendor in its own perfect time. Life, too, has a rhythm, and often the greatest rewards come to those who learn to wait patiently. Patience, as taught by the Stoics, is not merely about waiting, but about waiting with purpose, understanding that each moment has its significance. As Marcus Aurelius put it, time is a river, a violent current of events, glimpsed once and already carried past us. Practicing patience means recognizing that not everything will happen according to our desires or schedules. This principle aligns with the Stoic understanding that we cannot control the flow of time, but we can control how we navigate it. Impatience often arises from a desire to speed up favorable outcomes or avoid discomfort. However, Stoicism encourages us to view every delay as an opportunity to strengthen our endurance and deepen our understanding. When we practice patience, we are not passively waiting for circumstances to change. Instead, we are actively preparing ourselves for the right moment. This mindset transforms waiting into an active and meaningful experience where we grow and evolve, ensuring that when the time comes, we are ready to embrace it fully. How often do you find yourself feeling impatient, wishing things would hurry up? Could embracing patience help you navigate life's ups and downs more gracefully? In what ways can practicing patience in small daily tasks prepare you for larger life challenges? The Stoics saw time as a flow of events that we experience moment by moment. Marcus Aurelius often wrote about the passage of time as a continuous stream, with events appearing and disappearing. By embracing patience, we acknowledge this natural flow and align ourselves with the rhythm of life. Epictetus also spoke on patience, explaining that our role is not to control when or how events unfold, but to accept them with understanding and respond to them appropriately. Patience is, therefore, an essential virtue in Stoicism, as it teaches us to resist the impulse to rush through life. Instead of striving to control every outcome, we focus on doing what we can in each present moment, trusting that the results will follow in due time. Practical advice. Start incorporating patience into your life by practicing it in everyday situations. Whether it's waiting in line, dealing with a delay, or managing long-term goals, view each situation as a chance to strengthen your patience. Instead of allowing impatience to build, take a deep breath and remind yourself that this is an opportunity to practice virtue. Another practical approach is to set long-term goals that require gradual progress. By focusing on small, consistent steps, you train yourself to be patient and resilient. Each time you take a step toward your goal, appreciate the journey itself rather than solely focusing on the destination. As you cultivate patience, you build the capacity to navigate life's unpredictability with grace. This practice, combined with the next Stoic principle, will further prepare you to learn from life's adversities. 7. Learn from adversity. Adversity is an unavoidable aspect of life, yet it is often the source of our greatest growth. Consider a blacksmith shaping a blade. It is through intense heat and hammering that the metal becomes stronger and more refined. Stoicism teaches us to approach life's difficulties in a similar way, viewing them not as insurmountable obstacles, but as opportunities for development. As Seneca remarked, difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. When we encounter adversity, our first reaction is often to see it as a setback, an unfortunate event that throws us off course. However, Stoicism offers a different perspective, one that regards adversity as a powerful teacher. Life's challenges force us to confront our weaknesses, test our values, and push us beyond our perceived limits. In this sense, every struggle is a chance to build resilience and gain insight. Stoicism encourages us to approach difficulties with a mindset that seeks growth. This means asking ourselves how we can learn from a situation, what it can teach us about our character, and how we can emerge stronger on the other side. Each hardship is not a barrier, but a refining fire that reveals our true strength. By viewing adversity as a training ground for the soul, we transform pain into progress. How often do you view challenges as opportunities for growth rather than as problems? What lessons have you learned from your past struggles that have shaped who you are today? Could reframing your current difficulties as valuable experiences help you cope with them more effectively? The Stoic philosophers were no strangers to adversity. Epictetus, who was born a slave, faced immense hardships throughout his life, yet he found strength in his struggles. He believed that every difficulty presented a chance to practice virtue, to refine oneself, and to strengthen one's spirit. Marcus Aurelius, who dealt with constant warfare, personal loss, and illness, often reminded himself that the trials he faced were part of the natural order, designed to test and improve him. Seneca, too, spoke at length about adversity, suggesting that it is not something to be feared, but embraced. He believed that those who only seek comfort and ease are deprived of the opportunity to grow. In Stoicism, the ability to endure hardships with dignity and wisdom is a hallmark of true strength. Practical advice. To learn from adversity, start by reflecting on your past experiences. Think about the challenges you have faced and the lessons you gained from them. Write down these lessons and revisit them when you encounter new difficulties. This exercise can help you see patterns in your growth and remind you that you have overcome hardships before and can do so again. Another practical tip is to actively seek out small challenges in your daily life to build resilience. These could be physical challenges, like trying a difficult workout, or mental ones, such as learning a new skill. By intentionally pushing yourself, you train your mind to view difficulties not as threats, but as opportunities for development. Learning from adversity equips you with a valuable perspective that turns setbacks into stepping stones. As we embrace the transformative power of struggle, we should also seek to cultivate a deeper understanding of life through the pursuit of wisdom. 8. Seek wisdom. Wisdom is not merely an accumulation of knowledge, it is a way of understanding and engaging with the world. It involves applying insights to everyday life, reflecting on our experiences, and striving for deeper understanding. In Stoicism, wisdom is a lifelong pursuit. Seneca wisely observed, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live." This commitment to continual growth is at the heart of Stoic philosophy. The Stoic pursuit of wisdom is grounded in the idea that life is a journey, not a destination. True wisdom is found not in knowing all the answers, but in asking the right questions, reflecting on one's experiences, and being open to change. It is a mindset that values curiosity, humility, and a dedication to self-improvement. In our modern world, we often seek quick solutions and easy answers, but Stoicism encourages a deeper engagement with life's challenges. The pursuit of wisdom involves not just learning from books, but also from the experiences and stories of others, as well as our own trials. It requires us to step back, observe our reactions, and seek understanding beyond surface appearances. Wisdom also teaches us the value of accepting what is outside our control and focusing on what we can change. By recognizing the limits of our knowledge and seeking to expand our understanding, we cultivate a more balanced and thoughtful approach to life's problems. This is why Stoicism places great emphasis on lifelong learning and the continuous refinement of our beliefs and actions. How often do you actively seek out new perspectives or question your own assumptions? Are you committed to lifelong learning, or do you feel that there is a point at which you can stop growing? Could embracing a mindset of continual growth and reflection help you navigate life's complexities more skillfully? For the Stoics, wisdom was considered the highest virtue, one that encompasses all other virtues. Marcus Aurelius, despite being an emperor, remained humble and constantly sought to learn from others, including those who might be considered lesser in society. He understood that every person and experience could teach him something valuable. Epictetus, too, emphasized that wisdom involves learning how to live well, how to navigate both success and failure with equanimity. He urged his students to practice philosophy not just as an intellectual exercise, but as a way of life. The Stoic approach to wisdom is therefore both practical and philosophical, aiming to improve not just one's understanding of the world, but also one's daily conduct. Practical advice. To actively seek wisdom, dedicate time each day to reflect on your experiences. Journaling is a powerful tool in Stoicism, as it allows you to capture your thoughts, analyze your reactions, and identify areas for growth. Consider writing down the key lessons you learn each day, along with questions that challenge your current understanding. Additionally, surround yourself with sources of wisdom. Read works by Stoic philosophers like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius. as well as other thinkers who offer valuable perspectives on life. Engage in discussions with others who are committed to personal growth, as these conversations can reveal insights you might not find on your own. As we continue to seek wisdom, we not only enrich our minds, but also prepare ourselves to face life's challenges with greater clarity. Having explored this final Stoic principle, let us now summarize how these 8 practices come together to form a resilient and virtuous way of living. The 8 Stoic practices we've explored: cultivating compassion, embracing the present moment, practicing gratitude, building inner strength, understanding what is within our control, practicing patience, learning from adversity, and seeking wisdom, offer a comprehensive approach to navigating life's challenges. These principles empower us to rise above adversity, find peace amidst chaos, and live with a sense of purpose. By consistently applying these teachings, you develop a mindset that is resilient, adaptable, and rooted in virtue. Life's trials become opportunities for growth, and you learn to focus on what truly matters. The journey of Stoicism is one of continual self-improvement and reflection, helping you not just survive, but thrive. If these teachings resonate with you, take a moment to reflect on which Stoic practices you already incorporate into your life, and which you could develop further. Leave a comment below sharing which of the 8 principles you find most challenging to practice and why. Let's continue this journey together by supporting each other in the pursuit of Stoic wisdom. Don't forget to like this video, share it with friends who could benefit from these Stoic insights, and subscribe to our channel for more content on ancient philosophy and modern applications. Hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest videos. Thank you for being part of our community, and may your path be one of resilience, wisdom, and inner peace. Stay stoic, and see you in the next video.